Welcome on in, guys. Three bold takes, and we are back with Bowl Mania this year. We do this every single year. Link is in the description to join. Winner will receive a free Champions Three Bold Takes t-shirt courtesy of the guys over here at Three Bold Takes. But before we get into it, we are sponsored by SeatGeek, so use our discount code Three Bold Takes at checkout to get $20 off your first purchase. We are looking to go to a couple of bowl games. We will definitely be using SeatGeeks. You guys should too. It'll show you what's a good deal, what's a bad deal, and should save you a little bit of money off the top.
Welcome on in, guys. We have the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Gasparilla Bowl for short, guys. Don't do the whole thing. It's not really cool. I just do it anyway. But it's the Tulane. It's Green Waves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, right? Gosh, Tulane Green Waves against the Florida Gators. Florida's favored by 12 points in this one. Over under is 50.5. And as always, the Gasparilla Bowl is played in Tampa, Florida. So, guys, it kind of sounds like at Raymond James Stadium, it might be a Gator swamp, guys. I don't know. Quinn, talk to me.
Look, all right. When it comes to this particular matchup, this rematch of former SEC foes, if you will, between Tulane and Florida. Tulane got a bad draw. Like if I'm drawing an SEC team, I don't want Florida. I want Arkansas, or I want Vandy, or I want Oklahoma. I want one of the teams that kind of backslid their way to a 6-6 record. Florida kind of turned it on in the back part of October and really through November to get to the 7-5 record. And they've been on a little bit of a tear. So for me, like looks like a no questions asked, Florida's winning this game kind of bowl game. It's going to be in Florida. They're going to have a decent fan support at the bowl game, definitely more than Tulane's going to have. And it's just, they want the bowl game. So anytime that I've got a P4 team with a lot of talent, especially SEC level talent, who wants a bowl game and they're getting an American Conference team, that's game over. Florida's winning the game. So give me the Gators to win this game pretty handedly. I think probably 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Quinn, you touched on that beautifully. Florida was 4-5 heading into their last 3 games. They beat Florida State, LSU, and then, as we all know, the huge upset against Ole Miss. So they really did play their way into a bowl game when Vegas, a lot of other people did not think that they were going to make a bowl game, especially with their schedule that they had preseason. Now, keep in mind, the schedule was difficult, but it ended up being not as difficult as previously thought because LSU wasn't as good and Florida State was not good at all either. So with that in mind, I still think Florida wins this game. I don't know if they cover the 12. I think it's going to be a close game, but give me Florida to win. It's very interesting, though, to look at the matchup predictor from ESPN. Florida's got a 54% chance to win, but they're favored by 12. So kind of a big disparity there between the computer models and what Vegas and the odds makers think.
Man, I'm super excited for this one. I think Tulane's had a wonderful season. Let's just go ahead and stop it there for a second. Tulane has had a great season. They kind of they ended poorly with the losses to Memphis and Army. However, again, another great season by Tulane. Tough showings against Power 5 teams early on and then the bottom half. But anyway, Florida, again, man, we said it all off season long. This is probably going to be the toughest 6-win team in the country. And somehow Florida found a way to win 7, and now they're in a bowl game. They have one of the nastiest schedules there was for an SEC team. And I believe they had a top 3 strength of schedule heading into the year. The biggest thing was Napier getting out of his own way and starting DJ Lagway. As soon as they found that out, it was just hats off, you were gone. It was to the races at that point. And DJ Lagway has just been a godsend to Florida. Finally, the quarterback that they have needed, he has shown so far. Played really well against Georgia until he went down. And then also, like Freddie mentioned, had the upsets over Ole Miss and LSU that nobody expected. So for me, I think it's easy. It's Florida in this one as well. They've had a couple of transfer people already move into the portal, so I think a couple of them are on the defensive side of the ball more than anything, and a receiver. But we're going to see how the defense is picked because I think, and maybe y'all can kind of give your opinions on this as well. But I think Group of Fives typically kind of keep their rosters a little more intact for bowl games. It seems more than the Power Five guys. Seems like the Power Five guys.
Well, it depends. Like, except for in some crucial like places, if you're a super good G5 team that season, and say you got production from talent that wasn't full of seniors, those particular teams get gutted before bowl games because their talent leaves to enter the transfer portal. So
Well, I haven't seen that movement with Tulane yet. I don't know
I
about
haven't
you.
either.
Okay, so I think Tulane's still pretty intact to make this a good game. I think they stick with them for a half to three quarters, but then I think it is Florida for the rest of it, and you're just going to see another into a season where DJ Lagway just stamps it for Florida. So I'm going to go Florida in this one. We're all going to go Florida in this one. Freddie thinks it's a little bit closer than me and Quinn do. But guys, for the Gasparilla Bowl, for Freddie, for Chase, for Quinn, we're so excited that you watched this. We're so thankful that you are listening and tuning in. As always, make sure to use our partner SeatGeek for $20 off your first ticket using our discount code 3BoldTakes. Guys, for 3Bold Takes, we're out.